So I wanted to start out with something a little different this time because I usually always do the typical video, but today I'm not up to it 110%. So I decided, hey, let's do this by audio. Something will be a little more interesting and just different to check out and see if I like doing it. So today's topic, we're going to cover something really simple. You can make more money moving from a PDF only publisher by adding print on demand, because basically it's pretty simple. Adding print on demand is really just the way to make more money. Now, I'm kind of like iffy with print on demand, not because of the quality of the printing or anything like that. I think they've come up tremendously over the several years of me doing this and me checking this out. I just think the best thing you can possibly do in this situation is sell PDFs. I mean, the printing cost to printing a book of a substantial size can eat into your profits very quickly. So for example, let's say we're going to do a 64-page book. Nowadays, that's probably going to run you, if you're going to sell it to anybody, at least $20, if not more like 22, and maybe even the crazy 25, which I think is too high, but let's not even get into that. I think a 64-page book is printed and expensive, especially if you do color and you've got to pay for all that art. So you figure, just on art alone, if you do regular, reasonable art, which would be one full page of art for every 4 pages. So, it can get really expensive really quick. And I don't think most people want that to happen. I think they want to do really inexpensive stuff, really cool that everybody's happy with and everybody gets excited with, and PDF kind of cuts that out. The downside to PDF is that it's PDF. If you're not into PDFs and you prefer hardcover books, you may or may not buy a PDF. And for a PDF of that size, maybe $7, $8. While it's, a little, at least half, if not probably more than half, some people get involved in that whole situation of, oh, what do I want to pay? What do I think is reasonable? Da da da. And you move back and forth. It's a tough situation, but it is what it is. So you got to handle that part accordingly. But I think if you're really serious about making money at this, start getting some products into PDF. As I stated before, I prefer not the big, cost of printing, but if you do really specialized products, like, if you do cards, I'm big on doing cards. I like card decks, spell decks, anything with cards are a great way to do it kind of relatively cheaply. And you can make some kind of unique designs and save a little money on the artwork, and there's tons of tricks to do that with cards that I think works out easier and more realistic than with a traditional book. So think about doing something like that. That's a great way to save some money and just, get out there and make sure that you do a great job. But if you do PDFs, I would say at least, if you're going to do print on demand, I would say try to get at least, honestly, anywhere between 15% to 25% of your sales on top of your normal sales from that. I think that's more than realistic. I think that's when it becomes important. 15% is 15%. Some people are like, oh, 15% is not that much. Dude, 15% is 15%. You want to make more money? Why not? Build a new fan base who only wants to buy books? Why not? Think of that. Don't ever cut off the ability to make money. If you do in the long run, that will be a bad thing, and we don't want that to happen. So, do yourself a favor, make 2 or 3 print-on-demand products, make them look nice, do them as you would do them as nice as your PDF or even better, and try to sell them. See if you get crazy. See if you can bring them to your local stores and see if maybe they'll sell them. They may not sell a lot, but at least people will have your product there and they can see that you're a real publisher because you have quote unquote real books. And kind of that's what we're all about. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Do us a huge favor. Click below on our subscribe. We always appreciate that. Or you comment before. You give us a positive comment, a negative comment. We're good either way. We just like to hear what you have to say. And once again, thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you later.